good morning. Welcome everybody to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Thank you very much for coming through. Really do appreciate it. Go ahead and do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button for me. Go ahead and hit the like button. As always, thank you so much for coming through. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Yes, you heard it right. This is Tuesday, as we always do. Week 14 loss to Titans and media reactions. We will be discussing all that. If you can do me a favor, go ahead and public service announcement. And let's be kind to each other. We need it after this loss. That's all I gotta say. And yes, you can find Miss Fins Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, every single Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. And sometimes 8 a.m. ish, 8 a.m. adjacent. Because I'm a human, so it is what it is. Shout out to all of the members of the channel that do support the channel. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys make it happen. If you'd like to go ahead and join the family, hit the join button next to the subscribe button. And if you're an Apple user, use the link in the description that will take you directly to do so. But if you're old school like me and you want to go ahead and donate old school way, you still got the Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Everything is Misfits, MISSPHINS. And we still have the regular, super chat, super thanks, super stickers. So you can do that as well. And as I always say, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. God. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know how much of today I can stand. First and foremost, shout out to the FTG last night for letting me, get a few things off my chest. And then the insomnia episode we did off stage with a couple of the colleagues. That was a lot of fun. Um man. I mean, what can you say, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, welcome everybody. What's up, Kenna? Delusional, Aquavision, Ryan AP, Hooked Up Joe. Welcome all of you guys, Cat for Life, Master Chill, welcome. Jeremiah Shekel, welcome. What can you possibly say? Our Dolphins lost 28-27. Talk about nail biter. That's for sure. That was a nail biter, whether you believed it or not. And you know what? In very typical response, we responded as we should have, which was in utter dismay. Yeah. And I won't apologize for it. I won't. I won't. I will not apologize for it. This was a tough one, guys. This was a tough one. And this is why Friday, and I said this last night. This is why Friday I told you guys, forget the last three games. If we don't take care of the next two, that's the last three games don't matter because you have to take it one game at a time. And I almost felt like the team just didn't take the Titans seriously, and I don't understand why. It's always the Titans. I dropped a short yesterday, last night. It was very late, but if you haven't seen it, you can take a look at it. Like, I just don't even know what to say. Look, uh, it hurts. Definitely hurts. I'll tell you that. It absolutely hurts. Tua Tagovailoa yesterday was 23 of 33, 240 yards, zero touchdowns, 69.7 completion percentage, and a 90.5 passer rating. I don't know how with two fumbles, but that's the game. The Titans are 5-8, 1-6 away. Dolphins are 9-4, 5-1 at home. 28-27 Titans win. Titans are right now in their division dead last and out of the playoffs at 5-8. Miami's still number one in the AFC East, so that's still something we gotta be happy for. You know what I mean? Will Levis was 23 of 38, 327 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Derrick Henry, 17 carries, 34 yards. Yes, you heard that right. 34 yards. The mighty Derrick Henry, and two touchdowns. Mostert with 21 carries, 96 yards, and two touchdowns. D Hop, DeAndre Hopkins, was seven receptions, 124 yards, one touchdown. Jalen Waddle with six receptions, 79 yards. This was very interesting. Time of possession was in Miami's favor, 32-24 versus 27-36. Total yards, Titans had 403 total yards versus Miami's 366. The Titans also had three turnovers. We had one. They had 22 first downs. We had 20. This was, I can't believe I heard this stat. Miami was favored by 13 and a half points. This was the biggest upset of all time, according to the over under set. And yeah, it was a bit of a bummer. You had that pick six, man. Yeah, that pick six by that was amazing. Not gonna lie. Uh, then second quarter they scored a touchdown and a kick. Third quarter we both have field goals. Fourth quarter they scored 15 points. We scored 17, but it's still not enough. As far as the rest of their players, what can you say? We got to Will Levis, who has the bottom quarter of the league's O line, right? We got one sack for 7 yards. They were able to get five sacks for a loss of 32 yards. Um, Devon Ancient had seven carries, 47 yards. Tua carried it three times for 15 yards. Will Levis carried it four times for 15 yards. And Ty J. Spears had seven carries for 29 yards. We did what we were supposed to do. We held them to less than 89 yards, which is what we've been averaging so far since that uh, first game. Let's see here. Tyreek with four receptions out of five for 61 yards. Zach Wilson, two of four for 30. A-Chain, five of nine for 24. Smythe, two of three for 16. Engel, one for one for 13. Barrios, two for two for 13. Um, I mean, they had their tight end, Okonkwo, five of six for 46. Ty J. Spears, six of eight for 89. Even Henry had a reception for 17. Now, we caused them to fumble and to lose that fumble by Will Levis. Also, Eric Garrour also had a fumble that was lost. Ty J. Spears had a fumble too, but got it back. Tua Tagovailoa fumbled it twice, lost one, recovered another. Bradley Chubb recovered a fumble, and Elijah Campbell also recovered another fumble. I don't even want to take a look at the rest of this. Our most valuable player in offense, Jason Sanders, 2 of 3 field goals because one of them got blocked. 3 of 3 extra points for 9 points total. Let's see here. Nick Folk for them, 2 of 2 for 8 points. And that's the box scores, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I just. What's up, Timothy? I just don't even know how to do it. See, I can't even give Bradley Chubb to cost us the game. No, I can't. I can't. I wrote down some stuff here. Oh man. Let me tell you the truth. It's just frustrating because you know your team is so much better than this. You know the team is so much better than this. And the fact that they came out flat and they did what they did again with the offense coming out so flat. I mean, if it wasn't for Sealer was the only score we got in the first half. Sealer, his pick six was the only score we had in the first half. And the third quarter, Sanders with a field goal. That's it. That's it. The offense did not come together till 5.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, which resulted from an insane defensive play to give us the ball. I'm not understanding the ineptitude of this offense. And I know you're going to hear, I already heard it last night. I just couldn't believe it. It's the O line. It's the O line's fault, obviously. It's absolutely the O line fault. I mean, who else are you going to blame? It's not like we've had our starters all year. We've been playing backups all year long. I can't accept that as an excuse, people. It's literally next man up. Zero excuses. Well, Tyreek was injured. He was out. Is Tyreek our only offensive player we have? What are we allergic to throw the ball to other receivers? Is this is this what we're talking about? I mean, Heat Dolphins Hibbs. Good morning. Um, Sub Dolphins to the mind. Welcome, Shekel. Welcome. I'm like, what happened? We had it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and this is why I did my short last night, guys. You do realize that this game was really 27-20. Again, if it wasn't for the touchdown we got by Sealer in the first half, the offense went scoreless for straight, scoreless of touchdowns, let's put it that way, for 3 straight quarters. Sanders got a third quarter field goal, and then starting the fourth quarter, had another field goal. And then again, only because our defense had such insane plays were we able to get the ball in such a short yard scenario that yeah, we were able to score 2 plays, 7 yards, 33 seconds, Mostert 3 yard run. Same thing. This got the ball back not even a minute later. 2 plays, 12 yards, 54 seconds, 5 yard run by Mostert for a touchdown. Where was the offense? Where Did we leave the offense? I don't even know who we played last. I don't even know who we played last. No, like seriously, I don't know. Who did we play last? Uh, it's frustrating. You know what I mean? You want to go ahead and mm, it's rough. I'm not gonna lie, but let me put it to you this way. Look, one good thing that I will say that came out of this. Well, two good things. Number one, man, that Sealer pick six, yeah, that was awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that was really good. And the other good thing is, guys, I don't know if you realize, but we finally got our trap game out the way. You know, you're always waiting for that trap. We say every year, there's always that one game you're not supposed to lose. You end up losing. Hashtag trap game. There you go. We had it. I didn't even realize it till like 3 o'clock in the morning last night. So yeah, I mean, at least we got that out the way. Now we can just win out for the rest of the season. We'll be fine. That's pretty much it. I will also like to think, and I told him I was gonna do this last night. I wholeheartedly laid this loss on Mr. Color Commentary for jinxing us and for mentioning the one thing I hadn't mentioned. Miss Phins, we don't have a loss in home with the loss column. We're one of the teams that doesn't have a loss at home. And I'm like, don't say it. Don't say it. I know what you're gonna say. Before he even said it, I knew what he was gonna say. And I'm like, no, don't say it. Why would you say it? And I told him last time I was gonna call him out. Shame. Shame on you, Color. I blame you for this loss. I told you not to mention that. And just like those commentators that you always hear, it's like you have this kicker that's super hot, 38 field goals in a row. And what does the commentator say? Man, this kicker is hot. He's got 38 straight field goals. And the second he says that, miss field goal. And you're like, why? It always happens. I don't care what anybody tells me. You guys know what I'm talking about. It always happens when it gets pointed out. And guys, I talked about it all season. Every time I talked about, well, the Dolphins are number one. They're uh, 6-2 in the conference. We're 5-0 at home, 6-3 or whatever away. Da, da, da. I always mentioned it, but it was like this is a fact. It's still going, but I'm still gonna keep on. Not like, well, we have zero loss, and I'm like, you just had to say that. So yeah, I blame you, Color. Thanks for nothing. I can't. I can't even. I can't. Now, back to that question I got asked on Friday. Don't let this game affect us for the playoffs. Like, oh, don't let this game affect us for the playoffs, please. What's up, Michelle? Welcome. Don't let this game affect us for the playoffs. My lord, this is just not the game. Don't let. This is the game that was supposed to be a gimme game. This was supposed to be the game that we go ahead and take care of business at home, prime time, where the entire world is watching. The whole world. We had the whole world in our hand with the light shows and the aqua togs finally that we don't wear all season long. It was just like I'm like, and I almost that's why I gotta keep my foot. I'm not. It didn't hurt me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm pissed for the loss, but it hurt me. It didn't hurt me as much as the Kansas City loss. That one hurt me. I wasn't prepared for that one. For this one, I was prepared for it because what's up, Ronnie and Walker? But I mean, it was just going too good. It was just going too good, and it's like we can't have nice things. We can't. We can't have nice things. And now we opened up the door for so many of these other franchises that has zero business to even continue to be in any conversation for the playoffs. We just left the door open, wide open for all these other teams, for Kansas City, for the Jags, for Broncos, for Colts, flipping Bills, who, knock on wood, lose. Now the possibility of losing the division is still there. The possibility of us not making the playoffs is still there. Now, granted, guys, like I'm not jumping off shift. I'm just being honest. You know, some people I almost feel like I almost feel like Jack Nicholson. You can't handle the truth. 'Cause it's true. Some of these fans can't handle the truth, which is why, guys, I stay objective. I tell you what I see in my analysis of the team, and then I also tell you, hey, look, as a Phins fan, I get it. Look at how we're doing. We're awesome, you know. But I can't with excuses like we had 4 out of our 5 O linemen out. First of all, we haven't had our starting O line not once this entire season. So don't give me that. Don't give me that. This has been a next man up, a do your job O line. It's been like that the entire season. Don't all of a sudden talk about, oh, well, we didn't have. Really? Is that what we're talking about? That's it. That's a hill you want to die on? Like, come on. Get out of here, yo. I can't. Don't tell me that. It's not on the O line. This absolutely is laid at the feet of Mike McDaniel, who had a horrible game called. I don't know what he was calling. And then to save it, and I just saw Neil Driscoll. I just saw one of his posts this morning, and I'm like, no, don't tell me that. And I said this last night offline. Don't tell me that. We're saving players for next week. We're saving players for next week. That's what we're doing. We're saving another narrative. Vince McDaniel doesn't want to give everything away. That's why we're not. Is that why we're not using the rest of our offensive players? Like, come on, listen. I'm not trying to. I get it. It's morning. You know me. I'd rather be happier than sad. But this, you have to call it out as it is. Mike McDaniel, you lost us this game. This offense was, what's the word? I feel like there's a word. There's word, a Greek word. Give me any word. I showed you the Greek origin. My mother and I just watched my Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. Oh man, love it, Windex. If you know. Hey, listen, Shekel, I am very strong. I get it, trust me. Lil V, Dolphins treated this game like practice. Absolutely. This is this is what I said on. This is why I say what I say, guys. In the game preview, it's okay for us fans. We can overlook every team and forget the Titans. Let's look at Cowboys, Ravens, and Bills. That's fine for us. as fans. That's what we're supposed. We can do all that, but don't. But come on, bro. The team can't do that. And the whole, oh, we're just gonna save players. Like, come on, man. My man Daniel, you failed. Period. You failed. You failed. And it was like it's not just failure; it's failure on national television. And I said this last night. Like, look, you can have the same exact performance versus the same exact team. At 1 o'clock, you're at least drowned in other games. You know what I mean? We were in prime time, and I'm sorry, nobody was trying to see Tommy DeVito, and his agent versus a Packers. Like that, nobody was paying attention to that game. Nobody. They wanted to see, okay, let's see the Dolphins. What is the number one offense in the league doing? Come on, man. Like, what's up, Crazy Dolphin? 8-bit, welcome. Ronnie N, welcome. Hey, seriously, what's up, Chef Jew? Welcome. How am I doing? At one point, I had to start laughing. You kind of have to measure this. I had to start laughing. I'm like, uh, and 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 yeah, McDaniel gets a large portion of the blame for this game. And oh, don't worry, I'm gonna continue to lay it on people. Again, in reality, this was a 28-20 game. We lost this game prior to the fourth quarter, guys. We had lost this game prior to the fourth quarter. We did. Why? Because the offense couldn't move. Period. The offense couldn't move. If it wasn't for those two insane defensive plays that gave us 7 yards and gave us 12 yards in those two possessions in the fourth quarter, this this offense did absolutely nothing. And again, don't worry, because I'm telling you, I can't wait. Guys, hit the like button. If you support the Dolphins, even if you're upset, hit that like button for me, please. Okay? What's up, Lakers all day? Welcome. Don't worry. I'm gonna talk about it because y'all know today is Tool Tuesday, so I need to get all this out first before I get to him. But this was a game where you mismanaged Mr. Mike McDaniel. You mismanaged your players. You mismanaged the the game. At times, I'm like, run the ball, run, run the ball. Let's just run the ball. Listen. Hey, listen. Hey, what crazy thought here? Run the ball. Can, is that? I'm just saying. S- Um, should uh, can we run the ball? Is that possible? Moser was literally averaging 4.6. A Chan was averaging 6.7. Heck, even Tua averaged 5 yards for his 3 carries. And we can't run the ball? Is that what we say? Like, Matt Daniel, 2,000 yards. And I will always go back to, is it, and this is why I can't, we don't want records. We want the ultimate. Clearly, you want records, Mr. 2,000 yards. Clearly, you want records, Mr. I'm going to make you an MVP. Towards Tua, in case you didn't understand that. Because this is the 1-2 punch. Look, everybody gets an off night. I'm not trying to say that, you know, we expect our players to be perfect every single. Nah, man, no, I'm not ridiculous. Look, this is first of all football. There's a reason why there's only 17 games, guys. This is a tough sport. This is a sport. It's the modern day gladiators slash flag footballers with the way you know the 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 rules have changed. But so I'm not trying to say that I expect my team to be perfect. I don't. I expect us to falter all the time. I do because, like, I falter all the time. I'm human. I falter. I'm not perfect. Perfect. I'm not. You know, thing I have with my team. I know they're human. They're gonna mess up. But there's a reason why this team is next man up mentality. That's why I cannot hear the excuses of how like we had five or four out of our five linemen out. Like, bro, we've had five out of our five linemen out all season. What are we talking about? That is not an excuse. It's always been next man up, the transformer O line. It is what it is. And guess what? How many times are you gonna pat the ball to her, bro? Like, how many times are you gonna pat the ball? Like, what's going on? And then I heard last night, which I was like, no, I'm not taking that excuse. I'm not taking no excuses, period. But I cannot take this ridiculous excuse of how the O line is so bad, but yet Tua has enough time to pat the ball. His internal clock was going fast. Um, First of all, we're at home. A, I know the sun is not beating down your neck because it's a nighttime game. I get that. I know it's we're not wearing white, which apparently is our cape for us to be all awesome. But my God, I mean, you're seriously telling me you're allergic to any other receiver? To any other receiver? This literally, this it makes me laugh. Like, I have to say it this way: we're allergic to other receivers. Like, why do we have Claypool? Why do we have Chosen? Why do we even have Barrios? Why do we have any other receivers? Because clearly, Mike McDaniel is allergic to making plays for anyone else. Or is it Tua that's not executing? And I don't know, seeing the field to get the ball to these other receivers. It's both, ladies and gentlemen. Because Mike McDaniel, all he can do is call the plays. Tua has to execute. Well, he doesn't have time in the pocket. If he has time to pat the ball 3, 4 times, he's got time in the pocket. Like that's again, I get no excuses. No excuses, man. No excuses. Can't give I can't. I can't. And I'm gonna drill that puppy into this was a 28-20 loss, ladies and gentlemen. And to be real, and this is why I said the offensive MVP was Sanders. Period. Sanders was the offensive MVP of last night's game. He by himself got 9 points. He could have had 12, but he's not blocking the line. You know what I mean? Like, all he can do is just kick the ball. That's not on him. I don't blame him for that block field goal. So game ball, in my opinion, goes to two people in defense, Siler, and offense, or Sealer, and offense, Jason Sanders. Period. I just again, we're allergic to other receivers not named Tyreek Hill. 2000. But then again, when you make a game plan of 2,000 yards, do we care about the 2,000 yards or do we care about winning? Because I guarantee you, Tyreek is a competitor, ladies and gentlemen. He will always tell you, I'll take the win. He actually did say, I'll take the win. I'll take the win all day, every day. He said this in the podium. Not last night, or the week before, or the week before that. He said it all season. All season. All season. What's up, Michael K? Welcome. I see you're just in here for one day. Hey, I appreciate you every day. I expected it. 2,000 yards. 2,000 yards. Why do we have other receivers if we're not going to use them? That's where I get upset because, guys, we have a phenomenal team. Holy smokes. Did you see Alec Ingle with that one reception? I was like, oh, Alec is getting into this. Let's go. I was so excited. I was like, finally, we're using our fullback. And I'm like, guys, I told you this in the off season. Under Flores, Tua became an expert when it comes to dinking and dunking that short underneath passes. With McDaniel, he got the intermediate and the long passes. And I said this season, for Tua, one of my major factors is Tua needs to know how to marry those two together and know and take what the defense gives you. So if the defense is giving you the middle, the defense is giving you the dinking and dunking, dink and dunk your little life away into a win. Tyreek was there on one leg, ladies and gentlemen, one literal leg. He's got a messed up left knee, messed up left ankle. Like, and clearly, he is our offense. He is our offense. And I've said this before. I don't even blame. Chan got the ball thrown to him 9 times. Only caught 5. 2 of them were overthrown by Tua. Like, absolutely overthrown. But was it overthrown? And somebody brought this up last night. I think it might have been Color. It wasn't overthrown. It's just we have midget receivers. When you got receivers that are less than 6 feet, 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", you can throw to them. Like if you had a 6'6", 250-pound, very beautiful tight end that has a insane catch radius of over 10 feet. You can't throw the same ball to tiny receivers. Like, what are they supposed to do? They can't climb ladders like bigger receivers. Hence, the why do we even have some of these receivers in our team? I mean, shout out to the fact that I was shocked. Cedric Wilson, he got some love. I was like, holy smokes. Are we? I mean, hey, hey, Cedric. Cedric is showing you he's got hands. We just don't use him. We just don't use them. I don't give no excuses to this team. This was an embarrassing loss that I could only lay on Mike McDaniel and Tua Tagovailoa, period. What do we measure Tua, ladies and gentlemen? It's very simple. We say this every single week. Give me 275 yards or more. He got 240. Give me at least 2 plus touchdowns. He got 0. At least 0 or 1 interception. Ding. At least he didn't get an interception, but you gave me 2 fumbles. So in a sense, it's you still lost on that one too. We asked for a completion percentage higher than 65.7. You got 69.7. Okay, at least you got the completion percentage. Great. And we asked for a passer rating of over 100. 90.5. And this, statistically speaking, horrible game by Tua Tagovailoa, number 2 in the season. Like, what are we gonna, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? What are we gonna do? It's very frustrating because we have the players, we've got the talent, you know what I mean? But for some reason, we refuse to use those players. And I don't understand. See you, Mike, okay? Have a great day, sir. I just don't understand. What's up, Beep Up? Mark Wayne, welcome. Why wasn't we using Chase Claypool? Thank you, Mark. You know how tall Chase Claypool is, ladies and gentlemen? Like, we talk about not having, having short receivers. We've got the tall receivers in this team. This team has tall receivers. We've got the players in here, man. We are allergic to using our players if they're not named Hill. And at this point, I'm like, bro, Waddle. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why do we have River Craycraft? Why do we have Chase Claypool? Why do we have Julian Hill? All tall players. Robbie Chosen. Why don't we have them out there? No, we're gonna stick to our tiny receivers in Hill and Waddle. Even Barrios is tiny. Our tiny running back group, Achan, Wilson. Did Wilson even play? I don't know. But listen, Mike McDaniel is saving plays for bro. If you don't have enough plays for the regular season, I don't care what you have for the playoffs. You don't belong as a head coach, in my opinion. Period. You can't. You can. The, Neil Driscoll said, "My McDaniel said we're saving players for next game." That tells me you did not take the Tennessee Titans serious. And this is why I answered that question last on Friday on the game preview. And I said, I was asked, Miss Phins, what do you think we're gonna do in the last what do you think the record's gonna be in the last 3 games? And I said, to be honest with you, it don't even matter if we don't take care of these next 2 games. I literally, this is why I say what I say, people. And I don't say because I'm not trying to, and I still answer the gentleman's question, but I'm not saying it because I'm trying to dismiss that question. I'm saying it because it's a legitimate answer. Who cares about week 17 if we can't even take care of week 14? Like, it's every single week. The Dolphins have to take care of business. It's not no, we're just gonna dismiss these teams and then go about our business with the last 3 games. No, the last 3 don't even matter if we don't even take care of the current week we're in, which is why I answered that question the way I did. And then I gave, what I thought it would be. I could totally see us going 1-2. Unlikely to go 0-3. Unlikely for us to go 3-0. We can go 1-2 or 2-1. That's where I see us in the last 3. But who cares if we can't take care of these teams? And what do we do when the lights are brightest? When we have every super, when we have again in another beautiful season, second time this season, where we have a shot of having a stranglehold on the division and on this conference, the Miami Dolphins do not show up. Tua Tagovailoa does not show up. Mike McDaniel does not show up. I don't know how many times I have to say this. When will the offense take over this team? When will this offense take over this team? Misfits, we were up by 14 points. The defense allowed them to come back. Bro, the defense also scored you 7. So in reality, if you take our defensive score and one of their extra touchdowns they scored, they only really allowed one extra touchdowns. Where was the offense? And again, the only reason why we scored those 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left, it's because the defense had 2 insane plays that gave us such short yardage. I cannot put this on the defense. Is it frustrating that it happened that I saw that 14 points go down to, seeing them go up? Yeah, that's frustrating. Very silly freaking Chubb. What are you doing with that stupid foul? You gotta be, come on, man. You're a veteran, bro. Taking off, you know they're gonna call that every single time. Why are you taking off your helmet? Go to the sideline and complain there. We had to stop them right then and there. We had them in that fourth and whatever, and we gave them that first down. No, thank you, Chubb, for doing what you did. I'll give you that. That was a major L for Chubb. But what did he do? One of them touchdowns, if it wasn't for Chubb going insane and catching the fumble that they did, that he created, we wouldn't even be in this conversation, ladies and gentlemen. To me, he made up for it. You see what I mean? Uh, I just don't understand how. And look, listen. I'm always logo above all. Logo above all. I mean, you see my hats, you see my flag, you see it. Dolphins. I will always be. And you guys should know this by now. My favorite player is still get safe offense. Why is that? Why is Tua only looking at Tyreek? Oh, Miss Phins, our O line. Our O line has been the same O line all year long. We keep putting in bodies. I feel like I don't need to say this. We keep putting in brand new bodies. So the O line really hasn't dropped off that much. Now we have next week, we have what? We have the Jets coming, who came off of a 30-6 win, having Zach Wilson looking like all pro Zach Wilson. Yes, I said it. Destroying their opponent. They're coming here. I'm gonna be at that game, guys. Like, we can't stick to just having one player with just Tyreek, guys. This team is too much. This team is too talented. We have way too many players, way too much talent for us not to use it. Like, why would we not use our other players, man? Why are we not using our other players? Like this, and now we just gave everything we worked hard for. We just gave it back to the media. Gave it back to the media. Forget it. We're gonna get destroyed by everybody this entire week. I mean, I don't. We're not surviving this week. It's massive L's left to right. And the way that defense was playing, the Jets defense was playing versus I don't even know who they played. I can't even tell you right now. I'm so hot. Forget it. Like that defense versus that offense we saw last night, we're getting destroyed if we don't tighten up. And again, I always have to go back to the. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see our knocks, because at this point, ladies and gentlemen, what what can you say? We lost by 1 point. If we played the same game and we lost to the Cowboys, I would have been like, dang man, that sucked. But I mean, it's the Cowboys. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? Not to the already eliminated Tennessee Titans, who have a rookie quarterback who we just gave again. We a career high game. A career high game. Hey, what's up, F Money? Welcome. Like Miami Kid, welcome. Andres, welcome, welcome. Bystocks, welcome. I mean, am I wrong, guys? You let me know. I can't. I just the play calling. Like, how many more times do I have to say this? McDaniel, the play calling. Like, come on, bro. Canes, what's up? Welcome. Come on, bro. When you got a guy in Raheem who's averaging almost 5 yards per carry, dude, give the ball to this man 3 times in a row. You're getting a first down. You're getting a first down. You know what I mean? You're getting a first down. We cannot continue to move forward. And this was the Titans. Why is and this is why. And guys, please check out my short. I feel like my short kind of gives you a mini view of what I said. And I put that puppy out at 1:30 in the morning. I had to calm down, to be honest with you, because I was that I was that like upset. And I don't know if you can hear my voice. I was yelling and screaming when we got them 2 touchdowns and we scored. And then at the end of that game, I was still screaming like, I'm like, oh God. Thank God I didn't go to that game. Oh my God. Being at that game, and I'm going to the Jets game. Shout out to Jeff Jew, man. I'm going to the Jets game. Lord, please, Almighty. Please, Almighty Lord, please, please, God, let us have a decent game and let us win versus the Jets because don't let us lose to the Jets too. Oh my God, man, that's gonna be tough. But in that spirit, guys, let's support those who do support the channel, like Chef Jew and Chef Jew's Catering. Looking for a great chef to cater your next birthday, business, office party, etc., or more. With mouth-watering cookies, cakes, pies, and more. Go ahead and call Chef Jew at 786-804-8096. That's 786-804-8096. Or be at Facebook Messenger or Instagram at Chef Jew's Catering for more information. In mention Miss Phins to get 10% off your catering order. So let's support those guys that really do support us. Seriously, guys, I mean, there's just no other way of me saying it except the Miami Dolphins came out flat to a defense that has zero business losing to. This offense, again, what Mac Genius? Are you? I don't know how you're gonna defend. I don't know how you can defend this. I don't know how you can defend this. This is you can't defend this. I don't even want to call this a trap game, but it's a trap game. At least we got it out the way. That's the one good thing I'll say. Fine, whatever. We got our trap game, the game we're not supposed to lose. We got it out the way. Now let's go take care of and handle all our games that we're supposed to handle every single week. Ladies and gentlemen, don't matter what we do, we can lose every single game. We literally can lose every single game. I already did. I already did the. I don't even. I don't even try to show you guys. We lose every single game except week 18. We lose week 18. We might not even make the playoffs. Week 18. For everybody that told me that we were gonna sit people down, please. I knew this wasn't gonna happen. Can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh man, Miss Fins, I'm breaking up. Oh, what's up, Dad Dean? Um, we can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Um, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me because I want to make sure I'm getting this through. But Mike McDaniel, like, can we go for the win? Can we go for the win? Forget the 2,000 yards. Forget MVP. Forget all that like, forget all that. If you're really not focused on that, then can you please, I don't know, utilize your players? And now, yes, I'm gonna go in. Tua Tonga Vailoa. What was that? What was that? What was that? That's your $300 million quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. That's our $300 million quarterback. Is that what we're talking about? That's what we're talking about? Our $300 million quarterback? People are feeding our franchise quarterback? That's that play right there? Is that what it is? And I get it. Not everybody's going to be at 100%. Not everybody's going to have a super stellar 600-yard game, 8 touchdowns. And I get that. But dang, yo. You can't even move the ball 50 yards to get to our side of the ball? The defense got to hand it to you at the goal line for you to score? But come on, man. Listen, listen. Be mad at me all you want. Use whatever excuse you want to use. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, Tua, this is I can't want it more than you. I cannot want it more than you. I can't wait to shove it down people's throat. Yes, this is my franchise quarterback, and he destroyed your team. I can't wait to say that. But when you have a performance like this, it's like, God, I cannot defend this. I cannot defend this. And don't tell me that he was jittery and that he was patting the ball way too much, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tennessee Titans, listen, they don't have a better D line than 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 the Raiders. They don't. They don't. They don't. They don't. Oh, thanks, Scotty. They don't. They don't. And look at how we played versus the Raiders, man. Struggle on that one too, but at least we got the game, and offense, pop, 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 did their thing, got points. But smokes, man, like I can't defend you like this. You've given me no armor to defend you. I will go into the ends of the earth to defend you, man. But now I gotta remember that this is a PG game, PD channel. I can't even say it. I'm so bad. Like, God. Oh man, I'm so mad because I love my team. I love my team. I love the players we have. I love my coach, but a game like this is like I can't defend this, bro. I can't. I cannot defend this. And all the crap we're gonna take this week. Like, look, Michael K's in here. It's about time, man. I missed you. Delusional Patriots fans in here. I'm sure there's other fans of other fan bases in here too. They might not have mentioned nothing, but you know what I mean. I can't even argue with them. I can't. I can't even argue with that kind of performance you've given me, man. Like, God, what am I supposed to say? Tua played a horrible game. Tua clearly can't throw to nobody that isn't named Tyreek Hill. Like, oh, and it's like we know what kind of team we have. Don't give me that garbage of we could only play against bad teams. Well, now it's moot. A and B. No, I don't believe that. This team can handle any team in the NFL, and we can destroy any team in the NFL. I don't understand why we came out here with the ridiculous kind of game planning. We're gonna save players for next. Who the gives a about next week? If you can take care of this week, like, are we serious? Oh my god! I can't. Alex, I love you, my man. You know I love you. But don't give me, we're not 4-9. Don't give me that, man. Don't give me that. I love you. You know it's nothing but love here. But don't give me that. This is not a performance of a team that wants to go to the Super Bowl, man. Like fraud alert. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't even sleep. I went to sleep at 6:30 this morning. I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I was so like I can't sleep. I cannot sleep. I can't. I took a nap for an hour. Got up and got. Thank God I got everything ready last night for the show. But I took that. Took care of my stuff this morning. I'm like, okay, let's go live. Heck, I even went live a minute beforehand. I mean, because sometimes I'm like 15 minutes late, but yeah, I even did that. I was like, yeah, we're gonna talk about this. Oh, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this because there's just no other way of saying it, ladies and gentlemen. Mike McDaniel overlooked this team. Period. There's no other way of putting it. Don't talk to me, people, about any other way of putting it. Mike McDaniel overlooked this team. Period. Tua Tagovailoa overlooked this team. Period. I can't wait till Hard Knocks if I get a chance to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I want to hear what the the team was saying prior to this game because what's you guys are gonna have to help me. What's that thingy that you use when you have like a let's say like if you're trying to like roast like like a large like lamb or something. Like what's the thingy that you put the animal in and then you like slow roast them? I can't think of the word. What y'all gonna have to help me. I can't think of the word. What channel is Hard Knocks on? It's on HBO Max. So if you have HBO Max, yeah, you can do it. Flock Nation, Mr. Graham, welcome. Are you a Ravens fan? Because if you are, congratulations, you're number one in the AFC. Well earned. Congratulations. I can't even take y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. See you in week 17 when we will destroy you for this division and for this conference. Okay. I spit. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Yeah, a rotisserie. Right. Okay, okay. So you guys see it, right? We got rotisserie, man. We got rotisserie. Ah, we got rotisserie at our own home at nighttime. Did you not see those drones? I'm like, this is the moment. It was like, yay, we're gonna be prime time and show everybody that we're so awesome. And then what happens? We just don't even show up. Like, am I being pranked? Yeah, like I don't even know what to say no more. Like, I can't help you out, Mister. I know, but is that really? Did this just really happen? Yeah, it did. Oh my god! Like I just can't. Like there's no way. No way. No way. I'm blown away on how ridiculous this loss was, and I can't. Like Miss Vince, you are beyond help. No, guys, I am venting because we all need to let this go. Well, after today is over, I'm not gonna talk about it. I mean, I might mention it tomorrow because we do League Wide Wednesday at night with color. And then in the morning, I got the AFC show, so I still got to talk about the AFC East. But after today, but I need to get it out. We got rotisserie at home. We got slow cooked. Actually, we slow cooked ourselves. Like at this point, but I don't get. See, I can't take the excuses of somebody being hurt and someone else not stepping up. Nope, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna. I'm not taking no excuses. I give no excuses for no other team. I give no excuses for this team. If we got a down player, someone gets injured, next man up. This entire season has been next man up. It's all about next man up, and you can't deny it. I'm a man. You don't want to let me do 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 do. Sorry, it's just my brain. But you can't deny it. It's next man up. We haven't had our starting O line not once this entire season. So I can't take that. That's no excuses. No excuses. No excuses. Attenborough has played center before. But again, it's your opinion, Scotty, and I respect it. I respect it 100%. But I can't use that as it's no excuse. So us being allergic to any other receiver that's not named Tyreek, is that also an excuse? Like, come on. We had the perfect chance to show people, nah, man, Tyreek is out. He injured. Let him stay out. We got this. We got a Waddle. We brought in Chase Claypool for this. We got Cedric Wilson. Barrios is gonna even like you can't even. There's no excuse. We've got playmakers, but we're gonna sit players out for next week. Is that how we're treating the playoffs? We can't treat the playoffs this way, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot treat the playoffs this way. Period. We cannot treat the playoffs this way at all. There is no next week. This is why I tell people, like, yeah, okay, fine and dandy. We took this L, we take the L. Whatever. We gotta eat this L. Whatever. It is what it is. We gotta move forward from this. We gotta learn from what we got, from what happened, and we gotta move forward and find a way to move forward and to still be effective. And then come back home, or I guess stay home and welcome in the Jets and execute. Fine. But but come on, ladies and gentlemen. We have talent up and down this roster. We've got young talent, your A chains, your Hills. You know what I mean? Your Craycraft, who is still young. And we still have that veteran presence in Barrios, in Wilson, in Smythe, in Claypool. Obviously, Tyreek and Waddle. So we have the talent in this team to make the run, to really put our foot and our imprint in this league. Yes, we are allergic to other receivers. It's the only word I can say. Find me another word to say that then, Scotty. Allergic. Yeah, I mean, Tua's allergic to other receivers. I said it. It's Tua Tuesday. He's got to own this, and I know he will because that's just that's his nature. That's how he operates. That's what I expect from my leader. Guys, Tua is one of our captains. He doesn't get to escape from this. He's not even going to escape himself. He knows he's going to have to own up to this. He understands that. And he will, because that's what I expect from my captain quarterback, my franchise $300 million quarterback. That's what I expect. But come on, bro. You gotta. This is year 4. I can't have you play like this. This is a no. I can understand if we had this kind of offensive output versus man. I'd even take it versus the Jets. I'd even take it versus the Jets, Cowboys, Ravens, Bills. I'd take it with any other team except the Titans. That's the one team. The, the one team you couldn't take this type of performance to. And it's not because I don't I don't take the Titans serious. The Titans don't take the Titans serious. Now they're 5-8 because they beat us. There are 4-8 coming in here. Sorry. Out of 12 games, you only won 4. We're 9-3 at that point. Yeah, you're not in our league, period. But you got one. The biggest upset in NFL history. You got it. It's all yours. Congratulations. You did exactly what you needed to do to win the game, and you got it. You know what I mean? They did what they needed to do to get it, and they got it. Congratulations. You got to give it up to them. You cannot take away this win from them. Is a this is a game. They went out there, they executed, they got the win. We gave them this win because our offense could not produce. Them 2 touchdowns we got with 5 minutes left, 5 minutes and 32 seconds, if you want to get specific, when we got the first one. Them 2 touchdowns were results of insane defensive plays. Literally, the defense got to give it to you at the goal, like the goal line. Like 2 plays, 7 yards, touchdown. Next one, 2 plays, 12 yards, touchdown. Like, what can you want from the defense, yo? What more can you want, sense? Another score? Again, check out my short, guys, that I worked really hard on because I'm still trying to figure out shorts. So I appreciate you guys. But check out the short. I said it. This was a 28-20 game. This was a 28-20 game. Period. What's up, Juan Stafford? Welcome. Hi, I'm at Phins. Very lively this morning with no sleep. Can't remember the last time I was this devastated over a loss. Newfoundland? I can. Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs. And that one hurt me even more because I didn't prep myself. For this one, I'm like, first of all, it was like watching paint dry. I dreaded Monday because I'm like, I gotta wait. Not only do we have football this weekend, not gonna wait a whole nother day to watch my team play. Like, oh god, it was 8 o'clock, and I'm like, start the game already. Like, I was so impatient. I couldn't wait no more. I'm like, I want to see my team play. God, that was so draggy to then have this kind of offensive performance. And ladies and gentlemen, our offense didn't score technically to the third quarter. They didn't score till the third quarter with 9 minutes 35 seconds left. Wow. Wow. Seriously, well, thank you. Welcome to Miss Vince. I appreciate you, Jawan. I hope I said your name right. Um, some names. But anyways, seriously, like, where was the offensive production? This is when I say, Mac, this now, we're going to shift from Tua because Tua clearly did not. Tua did not execute this game. Period. Period. Do not argue with me. The numbers tell you. A. And B, just watch the game. Don't even put the sound. Watch the game. And you tell me what you see. I don't even have to wait till the all 22. Just watch the game. Watch the game. Now this goes on McDaniel. McDaniel, what the? Bro, you had 2 quarters and not one offensive point? What? This is why I say, McDaniel, I need you to make adjustments. Not every once a game. You gotta make adjustments every quarter. If you see something's not working, you gotta pivot, sir. I understand that yes, you spend all week working on certain plays and certain packages and certain things you expect from your team, certain things you want to go ahead and see from your team, certain things you want to work on, and blah, blah, blah. That's great. That's awesome. Be up by 40 and then start doing that. Don't do that when you're down by 14 points. You see what I mean? It's all into context, ladies and gentlemen. You can do all that when you're up by 40 or by 3 touchdowns. That you're like, okay, we got a little breathing room. Now let's go ahead and try this, try that. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, first quarter and the only touchdown we get is from Sealer, 6 yards out. You better be making adjustments. Oh, Tyreek went out. Who cares? You don't have other receivers? Mike McDaniel? McGinney? I will never call him that. And shout out to Beatbot, man. Beatbot, thank you so much for that $2 donation, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Seriously. Come on, man. Miss Fins, keep your cool. You don't want, what? Oh, master to clip you? Oh. Look, guys, I'm a passionate Dolphins fan, just like you guys are. But it's the truth. And I tell you guys the truth. Don't worry. I got my Super Homer hat too. You guys have seen it. You guys know what I mean. Bebop says with his $2 donation again. Thank you so much. Miss Fins, this loss was death by 1,000 cuts. Bro, truer words, man. I had to wait 600 years to wait for this game to start. And then another 612 years to see my offense score. And again, offensive MVP, Jason Sanders. Defensive MVP, Zach Sealer. It is what it is. They get my game balls. They get my game balls. Period. And you know what? Now I gotta say this too, because you know what? He needs to get it too. Vic Fangio. Bro, you gave us two great offensive possessions or defensive possessions that led to offensive scores. What are we doing with prevent defense? If you see X getting burnt left and right and cooked and rotissered, get him some help, yo. I'm not understanding why Vic Fangio didn't make adjustments, allowing him to go down the whole field to score twice. Not granted, that first one, I give it to you. I give it to you. Chubb royally screwed us, and I mean royally screwed us with that 15-yard penalty on sportsmanship penalty. I get that. That's valid. You know what I mean? But still, even let's say we gave up that one. You know what I mean? What the heck happened in the second one, yo? What happened in the second one? Vic Fangio, Mister. I spent the entire year taking a look at all the defenses and making my adjustments and blah blah blah. Oh, what? Did Deshaun Elliott get hurt? He got his wind knocked out of him? Did we get some of our defensive players also injured? Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Like this team don't know how to play with injured play. Like this is stop acting brand new. Mike McDaniel, Vic Fangio. This team has played with nothing but backups all season. That has been our superpower, guys. It's been our superpower. Why do I say superpower? Because when it comes to the postseason, when you really need your guys are gonna drop. But our backups have experience in game, in season. And that's a superpower. So that's why I can't take the excuse of, well, we lost this. So we lost everybody this entire season. Come on, man. Knock on wood, let's not get no more injuries and stuff, but come on, man. Like, seriously? Like, this, I wouldn't say Ramsey was, maybe last year he might have been garbage, but I don't know about this year him being garbage. Michael, okay, I think I think again this is his fifth year. He's still getting his legs back, I guess, but I just don't. Exactly, you're 100% right, delusional Patriots fan. Injuries don't matter. Next man up. They don't matter. Next man up. And had the nerve to go for the 2 point early. Master Chill, that was a well calculated and executed 2 point conversion by the Titans. They went for the win, not the tie, which is what you're supposed to do. Like, was it me or did it seem like Matt McDaniel was not aggressive at all? Not aggressive at all. I don't understand this. I do not I do not understand how we can be so aggressive with all these other teams. And can you recall of a play when McDaniel was aggressive? I can't. I can't. And again, shout out to you, Bebop. Thank you so much for the $2 donation because man, we really it hurts. Like I'm telling you, it hurts. This one hurts, man. Not as much as Kansas City because that one I wasn't prepped for. I wasn't. I left my heart out and it got pummeled. But this one was this was just my brain can't compute, man. I'm just getting the loading. Like old school computers. They're still loading, trying to figure out what the happened in this game. Yep, that's what I'm seeing. What's up, Miami K level 2 new welcome? Oh, I have never used an injury excuse. So I am 100% with you, level 2 noob. Zero excuses for that. Zero. That's why I can't accept this narrative of we had no O line. Four out of our five guys were out. When have we had our O line 100%? Never this season. Not once, ladies and gentlemen, have we have our starting O line this entire season. Not once. Not once. Not once. So I'm not using no injuries at all. I don't give this team no next man up. Period. Next man up. And right now, McDaniel, you failed to put a game plan together for this opponent A. You failed. You absolutely failed when it came to what do you call it? Um you absolutely failed when it came to making the adjustments. Because I don't know about you guys, but I didn't see any adjustments from Mike McDaniel. I didn't. I could be wrong because, still human here. But did anybody see any adjustments from Mike McDaniel? Because I certainly didn't. I certainly did. Hey, man. Thank you so much for that $5 donation, Nacho Fins. Thank you, man. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for that $5 Cash App donation, man. I appreciate it. But seriously, uh, Scotty, y- you're gonna have to replay it, man. Having four linemen out is crucial to having offensive success. Yes, but this is what we need to understand, guys. We haven't had our starting O line at all, not once this entire season. We've played with nothing but backups. That's why, for me, it's like these backup players have had experience already. They've done what they needed to do. And I and I can't take the excuse of how, oh, because we didn't execute. Now it's okay, yeah. Now it's because our online. Guarantee you guys, I put money on it. I put money on it. Had we won this game, would we also be talking about how we didn't have four of our five? Would we be using that as an excuse? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Would that even come up on anybody's like radar or whatever? Like seriously, like would that even come up? Because that's where I'm at right now. We cannot take this kind of approach when, yo, we just straight took the L. We just didn't show up. Exactly. Well, I'd say even worse. Even worse than how we didn't show up versus Kansas City. Tua with 5 sacks. Yeah. You're right. Tua took 5 sacks. Manson, chill real quick though. Let's be honest. Come on, let's you and I talk. We're gonna be uh, mano a mano, or one on one. We're gonna talk real quick. I want to talk to Manson, chill because he makes a great point. It's 100% valid. 5 sacks though. It's true. It's 100% true. Tua took 5 sacks. You're right. 100%. I can't even deny it. It is literally in the stats. 5 sacks for a loss of 38 yards. If I'm not mistaken, that's what we said this morning, right? Let me just triple check real quick because I want to make sure we got, we give you guys the up to date information here. 32 yards. So 5 sacks for a loss of 32 yards. Chill, you 100% right. Out of those 5 sacks, though, let's be honest. Do you think, based on, Tua's performance so far in the pocket, maybe he could have evaded one or two of those? Extended the play? Could that be, do you think that's a possibility? What's up, Lance? Welcome. How you doing, sir? Dolphin Don, welcome. How you doing? If Tua didn't dance around in the pocket, it would have been more sacks. I give you that. I think that's true. I really think that's true. But do you think he could have gotten out? Because do you think he maybe held on to the ball? A little bit this game? Ah, oh, okay, that's a cute one. Are those Men's fans, are those tears in that emoji? No, they're not tears, man. It's just because my cheeks, what I mean, when I smile, my eyes go up. So, like, I've always been told in my life, like, I get very chinky because my cheeks go up and then my eyes, like, just get tiny. But no, no tears. I'm not crying. Okay, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. But I'm highly upset in this team, man. Like, I'm sorry. Tua could have evaded maybe one or two of those. You know what I mean? Maybe not hold on to the ball so long. And then listen, one thing, and I'm gonna own this till the day and I said this consistently, guys. One of the things that I've said that he has improved upon every single year, even from his progression, his improvement, because he's had no choice. When you have a horrible O line, you have to be good. Tua's pocket pressing, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, has improved every single year. And now add the whole jujitsu thingy. You know what I mean? He has improved every single year. But what was that? Like, what was that? Oh my God, Cap for Life, are you serious? Don't shoot the messenger, but it has begun. Good, good morning football has given up on the Dolphins. I know. I'm telling you, we're about to get slaughtered in the mainstream media. I mean, we're about to get destroyed by the game. And you know what? Unfortunately, this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't. Again, we could have had the exact same performance at a 1 o'clock game. You kind of get, shoveled into the other games. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine because you kind of, it kind of gets lost in the sauce, if you will. Now, when you're one of two, don't let's be real, guys. Nobody was watching the Packers Giants game. Like, come on. They wanted to see the high powered number one offense in the league. Let's see what Tua can do in the bright lights. Let's see what Tyreek Waddle. Oh, let's see what Ramsey can do in this defense. That's what people wanted to see. Action. They wanted to see awesomeness out of this team. Prime time. Prime time. Prime time. What did we do? And it's like every single and go check out my short guys. Cause it's yeah. Ooh, Ronnie. Ooh, I don't think you can I don't think you won't say that, Ronnie. That is Ronnie. That's ooh, that's a little rough. I think it's time to be real, Miss Fins. This team is built around Tyreek, not too. That's rough. That's rough. That's rough. I know, Michael K. And I love Joy Taylor. Man, she's family. A December 2 will remember the Titans. And I say this, I'm not sure. Why is it the one team we can't find to save our lives to be is the Tennessee Titans, yo. This is a completely different team, completely different personnel. Hell, even the coaching staff is slightly different. And we still can't find a way to beat this team. It's like every time the Dolphins have the opportunity to just really just like take over the world, man. World domination. What do we do on prime time? And why is it that it's always prime time too? Like it's horrible. It's horrible. It's always on prime time. Always. I don't know. It's always on prime time. Do you guys want to come up? You know what? I'm gonna give you guys. I can't. My voice hurts. My voice hurts. I'm gonna let y'all have it too. Yep, I got a few minutes. If y'all want to come up here, come here. Teams have figured out our offense. Holy smokes, California fan. Good morning to you, sir, ma'am. I don't know. I don't assume, but what can we say now? Guys, hit that like button for me. Help me out. Help me out. Console me with this. If you guys want to donate to my therapy fund, I would really appreciate it. This is therapy. Uh, there you go. Because at this point, what? Oh my God! What can you say? What's up, Lance? Welcome. How you doing, sir? How you doing, Lance?
Same old.
Talk to me, man.
Tua
Hey,
is,
let's remember
huh?
just PBS kids. Just remember PBS kids. Remember that. But yes, go ahead, sir.
Tua is who Tua is. He stinks at the second half of the season. He's done it year after year. It's not surprising. They
Every
beat
single
us
year.
every single year. I don't know if it's because
Every s-
I don't know. Like who, when you keep throwing those little plays, the dink and dunks, and throws out his arm, that's what I
the
think is
little
happening.
screens.
Yeah. It by the end of the year, he's not as accurate as he is in the beginning of the year. Who was it? I think he was on the
It's so
Indianapolis
true.
Colts.
It's so true. You,
Where he threw his arm out. Who was that?
oh man, I can't.
He
I,
and throughout his whole career, he just chokes at the end of the year. He just does. I mean, he lost what, two championships even in college.
he won
When he
one.
plays
Can I
against
at
good
least get
teams,
one Super Bowl?
well, he won one, kinda. He came in after Lamar
I'll take it,
to
man.
finish
I'll
the
take
game.
it. I'll take it.
But yeah, I'll
He
take it,
won
yeah.
Super.
But he lost the following two.
I
He just
just
chokes.
it's you
It
can't
is
even
what it
make
is.
this up no more.
I mean, he like I always say, he is MVP player the first half of the season. Like you cannot take that away from him. The second half, he's like I don't know, 20th best.
at this point, I mean, what can you say? What can you say when you have this kind of play? It's like it can't be Tyreek the whole time. We
No,
cannot survive with just Tyreek. Like it's just,
and it just proved
and that's the
who the
problem.
real MVP player is. Because without Tyreek,
Tyreek
Tua does.
Hill.
I mean, he, Tua got me 9 points on fantasy. Nine.
Tua should have had 38 points on fantasy. He should have had four
Oh yeah.
touchdowns, 362 yards. We should have had six total touchdowns. It should have been 43 or 42 to 13. Let's be real.
Yeah. Yeah. And he.
Like,
I mean, he screwed up big when he fumbled the ball, and then instead of
twice.
saving life, he tries to make a play out of it. He should jump on the ball, fall on the ball, take that loss to live for another down. Instead, he tries to pick it up, and he's not that athletic
And
to get out of that
sometimes it's like
situation. He should have fell down on, and being the professional player that he is, he should have known just to fall on that ball in that position. You don't try to pick it up and make a play
yeah,
out of it.
and I expect more
That
from him because
close.
he's my I s- I am with you. I expect more from Tua because he's my franchise quarterback, man. I will
Yeah.
gladly give this man
Well,
$300 million. I have no problem
I
with
wouldn't
that.
go that far.
He's my
I,
franchise quarterback, but well, you know what? And I would because I believe in my quarterback, but this doesn't help. A performance like this doesn't help. Like I can't defend this kind of play or lack of play. You see what I mean?
well,
Like you cannot defend
yeah,
this.
and he cracked under Tennessee. What was it? 2 years ago when we played him.
2 years,
When he
three
threw the
years,
three inter
and
was is
it's
it 2 years? 3 years?
2 years in a
Three
row,
where he threw the three
and then
interceptions.
this year. Two
Yeah.
years in a row, and then not last year, this year. We've played them 3 times in the last 4 years. And all 3 times we just we just cannot find a way to win versus the Titans. And for some reason, it literally makes no sense to me how this team doesn't deserve to have this win, man. I mean, they deserve it because they took it, but we gave it away, man.
Well, the thing is too is I don't know why all the other teams doesn't catch on, but you take away the middle of the field, Tua is not that great at throwing on the outside. He's good, but he's not, proficient at it. And how many times did you see him throw the ball to the ground yesterday?
Too man, I'm okay with him throwing the ball away to save the sack because that's one
Well,
thing
not
that
away.
it's part of a quarterback. But
Well, I get that,
even
but I'm
then,
saying like on a play where
yeah, there were
where
definitely
the guy was
there
wide
were plays
open
where I'm
and the
like,
ball just hits the ground.
or it hit their knees,
And it
or
and not yeah. I mean, his accuracy was horrendous yesterday. And it's not just him. Chubb's pissed me off.
this
He
is
cost
why
us
I
7
tell
points
people,
too.
oh Chubb, oh
Yeah,
Chubb,
he
Chubb
Chubb
cost us
cost
a
us.
touchdown. But then again,
Yeah,
the defense got that point. So it evened out. You know what I mean? It
right.
evened out. That one Chubb touchdown evened out with the Sealer touchdown because it was defense touchdown and defense giving up touchdown. You see what I mean? That
Yeah,
balanced itself out. It's the second touchdown where I put it on Fangio. Like, bro, what are you doing?
yeah.
And
I don't know what
prevent
he
when
was thinking.
you should be coming after him. Like, I don't understand. It just the defense in that second touchdown that they got, that's the one where I mean the first one is 100% on job. That horrible. We had them. They were already in the fourth down, but we gave it away. Fine, whatever. But that second touchdown, I'm sorry, Fangio, Mister. I
Yeah,
don't even know how much did we give this man. How much money we gave this man? Like, come on,
yeah.
dude. I cannot accept that second touchdown.
I, I,
The
I,
first one,
I
fine, we gave
yeah.
it up. That second one, nah. That second one in the fourth quarter,
When
nope,
he
nope.
and then when he threw his helmet on the field, threw his helmet down, that cost us
That's the one that
because
cost us. That was
they
the
scored.
first
Yeah,
touchdown.
right,
The
right,
first
right,
touchdown was Chubb and that stupid unsportsmanlike conduct, Chubb number two, because of the helmet throwing. Like, do that on the
right.
sideline, man. Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
Little kids know that in Pee Wee, where the helmets are bigger than their bodies. Like,
yeah,
come on, man. How many millions are we playing you? Like, you don't already know?
yeah. I
Like,
mean,
come
I'm
on,
sure he
bro.
feels
And
like
you know
crap.
what? Oh, absolutely. He knows he messed up. So I will say
Yeah,
this team takes responsibility for their mess ups. And I love that about my team because that shows me leadership. As a leader, you have to acknowledge the fact, hey, man, I messed up. That's on me. And this team does. And I acknowledge that, which is why I love another reason why I love this team. But it's like when you're getting what you're getting from the defense, and when you're getting what you're getting from the offense, it's like you're not, or lack of getting from the offense, you're not helping yourself. Offense, I need you to come in. I need you to put up points. I need you to put up points. And not the two
yeah.
give me touchdowns we literally gave. The defense gave to them. Those
They
were
should
give me
they should.
touchdowns.
I mean, he could have gotten Waddle hurt. What, two, maybe three times in that game? Like the first time he got hit, that first throw to Waddle, where they, in 3-man coverage.
Hmm.
I don't even understand why he threw that. I mean, I understand. Two is a spot thrower, so it is what it is.
Hmm.
But
We know
that,
this.
like when it looked like he was hurt, and, well, he got hurt. I thought he was going to be out for the rest of the game. And
To
he
be
did it
honest
to
with you,
someone else. And even Tua said he's a spot
This
thrower.
team can't just be Tyreek Hill.
No, I mean
This team
you
can't
got
be Tyreek Hill. Period.
yeah, I
We
mean you got
cannot just be a Tyreek Hill.
you got Barrios is a good receiver, tight end. I mean
Barrios.
he Barrios, yeah. I mean he's good. You got to move him. You got to use him more. You know,
He is.
Craycraft isn't. He's 50-50, I guess.
But even so, we have so much talent on this team that it's just it's unreal to me. Unreal to me that we act as if we don't have talent on this team
No,
when we have massive talent on this team. We have so many receivers on this team.
yeah, and we don't use them.
Like I'm not understanding why.
And then when we do like spread it around a little bit, we crush
Like
them.
Miami Kid, you're 100% right, bro. He put a chain in a dangerous spot.
Yeah,
Like you gotta
it's
work
because
on
of
it, bro.
the spot throw. And even Tua said he goes I got to trust the player to be there when I throw it to that area.
Yeah. Listen, I acknowledge, guys. I acknowledge that the Miami Dolphins O line had four different people. I get that. Can you guys also acknowledge that we haven't had our starting O line all season?
All year.
So this is nothing new. This team thrives on adversity. This team thrives on not having all the pieces and finding ways to to win. This is what this team thrives on. That's
And
why I'm
you know
like, I mean, I
I
believe in this team
understand
so much. Go ahead, Lance.
I understand not taking taking the blame for when you screw up, but like that fumble by Eichenberg, that was on Tua. Tua fumbled that ball, not Eichenberg. The ball was in Tua's hands.
Well, to some people, if it's not a perfect ball or if it's not a perfect team, then you're not going to see him maximize these players. Good morning,
And
Miss Phins. How many touchdowns have Waddle scored? I can't even tell you, bro. I can't. What's up, Tyrone? What's up,
I
Joe?
don't even know. It can't be
Dolphins
more
Thirsty.
than.
How you doing, guys?
I don't think he scored more
Like,
than
come
3 or 4.
on, bro.
I mean, it sucks. We're in this position. Yes, Tua, is probably going to be our quarterback because who else is out there unless we, then
But
even if
I
we go
love
into the
Tua,
draft.
man. Like,
No, I
I
get it.
want him
Tua
to
is,
be our quarterback.
but it is what it is.
It's just I
He's just
expect
not
more
producing the
from
second
him,
half of season. He doesn't show up
and I
when we need him to.
I and that's another thing that it's like what's going on, you know what I mean, like what are we, what else can we possibly put, and look, and I'm gonna give y'all some tea that I got, because we essentially had an extra 2-hour show outside, behind the scenes, TFTG, with myself, and two other gentlemen. And even we were saying like it's like we, and I said this. I have no problem with saying it. And I'll repeat it. I'm gonna say it live here, guys. We got a preview of 2025 of what it is to not have Tyreek, what it is to not have Teron, what it is to not have Connor, what it is to not have most of these guys. We just got a
Yep.
preview of it. It's like we got. It was like the way I put it, it was like we went back to the past and then back to the future is what we did, because we went back to the past because it was like the roster Flores had essentially, and then Back to the Future, what it's gonna be without all these major players we paid for. You see what I mean? And this is
Yeah,
what we're getting. This is gonna be a tough ride for Dolphins fans. There's no other
yeah.
way of putting it. There's no other way of putting it. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
I want to be our quarterback, but at the same time, I don't because he 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 crumbles in the second half of the season. You're never going to win when that happens. I'd rather him choke in the beginning of the season and then produce in the second half of the season because that's when it matters most.
But this is the thing, he's produced before, man. That's why I can't even. I cannot
He
take it as in
he
he
had his
hasn't produced, man.
chance,
Tua has produced.
not in the second half of the season. He's
I,
like I said earlier. He's great the first 7 8 games. After that, forget it.
yeah. Hey, Michael, okay, if you want to come up, I tried the link multiple times. You can come up here. It's no problem at all. I have no problem with, I mean, obviously, PBS kids, but other than that, yeah, everybody's welcome. You know this already.
I just
But
don't
at
get
this
it.
point, it's like
We need
this
somebody
team,
that could follow.
McDaniel,
And McDaniel, we should have kept, stayed on the run. It was doing us good.
McDaniel.
If something works, keep doing it.
Hey, Hooked Up Joe, you're back. How you doing? But yeah, like, listen, I'm letting it go today because I gotta let it go today. There's no way we can drag this through the week. But after today, whatever, bro. Like, it is what it is. But today we gotta let it out. We gotta let it out. It'd be insane not to. And
Right.
I'll tell you this, man, I'm disappointed because I expect so much from this team because I know this team's got it in them. I know this team has what it takes to really, really make this happen. And
And
it
they were trying to
just
hurt
like
Tua.
it hurts because you expect them to. Oh yeah. First of all, let me get this, and this is Pro Tua, by the way. Yo, did you not see that low hit on Tua that wasn't even
Yeah.
called as passer, roughing the passer? Man, I was yelling on my TV. I was like, "What the?" If that had been Cry Allen
Oh
or
yeah.
Crybaby Mahomes, man, they would have
Yeah.
given
He
him
would have called it.
63 yards. Like,
Yeah.
but because it's
I
Tua,
mean,
so you're
there was
just
a
not
few.
gonna call it. You're just, bro.
It,
The
like,
referee is right there. You're
yeah. I mean,
really
even
telling me
like
you
when
didn't
he
see
was
that?
on the
Like,
ground,
come on, man. That's
there was
undercarded shit.
one
I,
where
we gotta do it.
there was one
Yes,
where he was even on the ground and someone's knee hit his the back of his head with his knee.
there was two of
And
them.
I'm just like, come on, they were trying to get him concussed again.
I'm telling you, I just that pissed me off. There were two roughing and passions, in my opinion. Those refs didn't call, especially the one where the guy rolled up into Tua's legs. It was a low hit. Period. That is an automatic pass interference. I mean, roughing the passer every
Roughing the
single
passer.
time. But but
Right.
what what happened? Oh, so we're just not gonna call it now? Come on, man. Come on, man. And shout out to Dolphin State of Mind, man. We are bouncing back after this loss. Let us keep our heads up and stay positive. We are 9-4 and still in control of our own destiny to get to number one seed. Love y'all and fins up. Fins up to you, Dolphin State of Mind. I love you, man. Um,
I mean, but I'm not going
uh,
to use that as an excuse either,
but
because
again,
there was
no
some calls
excuses
that weren't
at
called on
all.
Miami. The game, as far as refereeing, it was about even. I mean,
Yeah,
so
it's true.
it in the long
That's
run.
true. That's 100% true.
The only game I ever had an
It's true.
issue
But listen,
with the
Lance, give me your
refereeing
final
was
thought.
Philly. Huh? My
That was the
final
worst. I
thought
don't even want to talk about that game. But give me your final thought
is
real quick. Yeah.
pray that Tua gets better in the second half of season. That's all we have is hope for him to do better. You know, he had his chance to take the team by the cojones and drive it, you know, and he failed again doing
He
it
does. He
in the
does.
second half of season.
He does.
There was nothing there.
But this time it's
So
gonna
let's
be
hope he
different,
does.
man. It's gonna be different.
Hopefully he'll do it against
I
the Jets
appreciate you, Lance. Thank you
and
so
the
much
rest of
for
the
coming
games.
through, man.
All righty. Bye.
Absolutely. Have a great day, and thank you for coming up. Appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button for me. I'll tell you this. This was a disheartening loss because we love our team so much, man. We love our team so much. We want them to do good. We believe this is my quarterback, man. But I need you to play like franchise quarterback. And I know that nobody plays perfect every single. I get that, but this was not the team to falter like this. This was the any given Sunday or Monday. This was our trap game, if you will. Fine, whatever. Let's take the L. We earned this L. Oh, for sure, Dolphins Jersey. Thank you so much. We'll take this L and we're gonna keep moving forward because that's all we can do. As fans, look, I will tell you this: at least our team takes ownership, and I like that. Our boys will own this. They will learn from this. They will grow from this, and then we will see the Jets coming on Sunday back home. I will be at that game, guys, so I can't wait to to be there with you guys. But it's just a tough game, a tough loss because we love our team so much. We know what we're capable of, and not seeing us execute like that, it hurts. It does. It does. I'm not gonna pretend like it doesn't. It does. But one thing I will say is that this team perseveres and we will continue to grow. And honestly, the only thing that we can do is just keep getting better. Um, keep getting better. That's all we can do. Just keep getting better. Keep moving forward. And you know what? This might have been a speed bump. You know what I mean? Maybe we needed this. To like wake up, Miami. Wake up. Let's not think ahead. Let's focus each week at a time like we always have. You know what I mean? And tonight with Hard Knocks on HBO Max at 9 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna be able to see what's up. With the Dolphins, what happened. And honestly, guys, uh, it's gonna be tough, but we got this. This team is still a playoff team, guys. I'm still saying Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong, I'm pissed because just like they're gonna crap on us, and I'm so tired of the teams and like media always crapping on us. It just sucks. But you know what? We're gonna take it in the tin, and we are gonna move forward, and we're gonna continue to improve, and we're gonna be here for each other. And Miss Vince, I hope you bring us some luck this weekend. Me too, man. Me too, Michelle. I'm telling you. Again, win or lose, it's win or. This is why I say my phrase, and you guys know my phrase. We win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. Why? Because we can learn from our wins and we can learn from our losses. And I expect for this team to learn from it. I expect the fans to learn from it too. Maybe there was something we didn't see. But you know what? We shall overcome. We have the talent in this team We got the young, exciting head coach. We got the veteran DC in Fangio, and this is a team that we're gonna make it through the playoffs. We're gonna win this division. Yes, you heard it here. I know I kind of freaked out earlier today, but I have to give you the scenario so you guys understand. You know what I mean? I like to be objective and I like to give you guys what I see and then give you my opinion and give you what's going on, as far as the team. But this is what we got. It's a bummer, but now we got to move forward. That's why I said today, and then go today, and then we will move forward with this, and we will continue to get the wins we need to lock up that the the win of the division. And you know what? Week 17 will determine the number one overall. We still have a shot. We don't know how teams are gonna do at the end of the season. We still have a shot at that number one. More than likely a much smaller chance, but we still got a chance. But at the end of the day, this is our defense. This is our division. Period. And guess what? At least we're not in the situation that the Bills are in. They have to win out and beat us week 18 just to make the playoffs. We don't have to win out. Guys, we can literally take two more losses and beat the Bills at the end of the season, and we'd be what? Fourth? The fourth team in the AFC versus being number two or three? Whatever, man. We still win the division. You see what I mean? The whole hope is not lost. It's just frustrating. That's all it is. My pleasure, that Dean, man. My pleasure. Um, Again, it's a bummer, but we got this, guys. I appreciate all of you guys for coming through. As you guys already know, you can find Miss Fins Monday to Friday, every single Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, guys. We do it here tomorrow. We're playing the AFC East show in the morning, and then we got League Wide Wednesdays tomorrow night at 8 p.m. with myself and Mr. Color Commentary. And you'll be able to go ahead and get every scope of the entire league come Wednesday, and then we will get into detail. What does this mean for the AFC East as far as the Dolphins and how the rest of the conference went or the division went? But guys, again, this is Miss Fins. Shout out to Beep Up with that $2 donation, man. Shout out to Nacho Fins. Thank you so much, guys, for donating to the channel. Thank you to all you lovely people who hit the like button. Guys, we need 4 more likes to get to 40. If y'all could do me a favor, if you enjoyed this show, hit that like button for me. I really do appreciate it on your way out. Everybody on Twitter and Twitch, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. We had to let it go, guys. We're humans. We had to let it go. But we know that we're gonna continue to progress and we're gonna continue to get better. So please hit that like button on your way out, guys. Let's get to 40 plus likes. And again, we're gonna continue to move forward, and tomorrow we'll move on from this game. You know. Um. Again, if you have any questions or if you want to go ahead and shoot me some other questions, guys, you can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all of it. You can definitely reach out to me. And again, if you're catching the replay, we've got super chats, super thank yous, super stickers, but I think it's super thank yous for the replay. So if you're catching the replay, thank you so much for catching the replay. I really do appreciate it. Guys, this is Miss Fans. I'm Miss Fans. At this point, we'll be fine, Dolphins fans. Okay? We had to get it off our chest. We had to. But now that it's off our chest, we're good. So thank you guys for coming through. Again, shout out to everybody coming through. Yes, this was a bummer. To a Tuesday, week 14, Dolphins lose. How did we lose? Well, we just went through it, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? It's okay. We will be fine. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And again, this is Miss Fins. I'm Miss Fins. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.